Hello everyone, La13 Scale here, also known as Scale, and welcome back to more Slay the Princess. So, we gotta do stuff that we've never seen before, so... Let's enter the cabin. For the last
Make
one.
your way up the
Proceed. I'm trying to think what else to do here. There was a way that we got the dominatrix. Let's take the blade. Enter the basement. Because I remember for that when we had the blade with us. Just checking in.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
What
There's a heavy chain around her wrist,
if we
binding her
just
to the far
squint?
wall of the basement.
Okay. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife, and the two of us...
Look how reasonable she's. Don't you dare.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Tighten the
You
grip.
ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Okay, I think that's
You
right.
step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Okay.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that... So,
Okay.
you should just drop it. Best not to...
She's unarmed. If you hesitate,
Okay. If she isn't bluffing, what if she kills us?
you go into this expecting to die, you're going to die.
Yes, but still.
Hesitating. Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
I think I drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your...
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
Against your battered will be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish
I
yet,
don't know if
but
this
I
is
can
gonna
assure
work.
you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't...
So here
Forget
we
about
are.
the blade.
What an awkward start to a relationship.
I think we've talked enough.
Oh, have you just...
You know why...
I don't remember what I did. Oh, nope, we return. I guess we keep her locked
That
away.
seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
That's fine.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You...
To make it easier for us if you both just... I need to stop accidentally right-clicking.
And if you don't,
If I don't, then what?
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to
Okay.
make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Okay. I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance
Yeah.
we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
Yeah?
You're making a mistake.
Oh? Am I?
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
Okay.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip
Okay.
these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here.
Huh.
But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
I think I still leave. No, we're sticking to the plan and locking her
You'll be the
down
death
here.
of all of us, but fine. Have it your
Okay.
way.
This is definitely something new.
You close the basement door,
Oh.
locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Okay.
Okay, we can make this work. You
So now what
settle
do we
in
do?
Against the far wall to watch the basement door.
Okay.
It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
Oh,
I know
no.
you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Oh.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
Do you have one of those?
Terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Yeah.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
I don't
When I get
know.
out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Oh, no.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It
Oh, no.
doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
No.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Hurt me all you want. All it does is even my guilty conscience. So all of that was just an act, wasn't it? Not really innocent or harmless. You're a monster. Guilty conscience?
Aren't threats. These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep, and I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
Do I need to sleep?
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
Huh.
You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin.
Oh, we're screwed.
The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table
If it was just
shoved out of
pull.
the way.
If it was just pull instead of push, why did we put the table up against it?
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of
Oh.
that awful basement.
No, no, no.
You try and stumble to your feet.
No,
as
no.
the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
Thanks.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes
No.
in waves. First your toes go numb,
No.
and then your feet, and then your legs.
Oh.
You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Oh, no.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course.
Are we sure about
But
that?
I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
Oh.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
What do you mean by that?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a
Aw.
time, cocking her head in curiosity.
Yeah, we
as
saw
you
this one,
feel
didn't
your
we?
organs shutting down.
Yeah,
one by
we
one.
did. We never got to chapter 3 with this.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Oh, yeah.
Shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
I don't think
Your
so.
lungs stop drawing in breath,
I don't think so.
and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
Well,
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
no, I don't think we do.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is.
Because of
Everything
course it
goes
is.
dark,
And you die.
and you die.
All right. So what is that? Okay, the nightmare. All right.
You're on a path in the
Okay.
woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I mean, we never actually got to see it all the way through. Okay. So
You're
let's
here to
see how this
slay her.
goes.
If you
Let's proceed to the cabin.
a warning.
Because last
She
time
will
I think we
lie,
just did whatever
she will cheat,
she told me.
and she will do
I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us
Yeah.
last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
I just have up the idea of how to get to chapter 3 with this thing.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost
Okay.
featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Do I need it?
Hold on. What happened to the door?
The door's gone now and we have specters.
It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
He's
I'm going
right.
to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out.
Okay.
Task awaits, and only you can...
Yeah. We approach the mirror.
You walk up to the... What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a...
Wipe it.
You reach
It's
forward
gone.
and rub your hand. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Maybe he did. I'll take the
You reach
blade.
down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Are you
Is
sure?
it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
A bomb? What on earth is a bomb gonna do? Oh,
The blade is the only thing you need
Okay.
to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off.
Yeah,
so long as
I don't know
you
what it's
don't
gonna
lose
do.
faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
yeah. Yeah, they are. Why am I sleepy?
You cross
Oh,
over the
yeah, the
threshold
basement
and onto a
steps.
series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
More eyes,
That's
too.
fine.
You never mentioned the eyes.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I don't think that that's true.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
Oh,
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
oh God, are we?
Come back. She must have you confused with someone else.
She clearly doesn't, dude. We
You
made it
really
pretty
don't
clear.
remember, do you? It doesn't matter. We need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
I mean, we got a blade. We could probably actually use it this time if that's the theory. Need a plan. I'm just gonna kill her. How hard is it to throw a knife? Just step off into the void between the steps. Continue down the stairs in silence,
You
I
make
guess.
your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Hopefully that worked out.
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks.
Do I follow the
suspended in
eyes?
nothingness.
Do
A
I not
smattering
follow
of
the eyes?
cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming
Should
vague
be.
pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left
Okay.
and right.
So, where it should be. So then, what are we walking on then? If it's not actually, you know, flooring or whatever.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Yeah,
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
it's pretty weird.
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
Of course it's not.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the
I
one who's
think
just
so.
matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die
Yeah.
down here. I don't want to die again. Please
It's okay.
stop saying
We're
that.
gonna
You're
confront
only
her,
going
I
to make
think.
things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
I don't like the way you said that. Go left.
You turn to the left. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
Yes, you
As
did.
the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
She's still really pretty.
Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
Yeah.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. Think!
What did you do?
I don't know.
Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
No.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Yeah, that's a good question, isn't it?
As your blood
Oh.
begins to coagulate, it's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
Oh, no. Okay.
Lungs, liver,
There's heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Yep.
Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are you
Thank
doing?
God for him.
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Yeah, no, keep doing it.
Whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
Yeah.
You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left.
Yes, I'm
Just
sure.
do it.
Heart.
Lungs, liver, nerves.
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
I'm so intrigued.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
It's
She isn't
fine.
attacking us. Why?
Yeah.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands.
Do I?
Strike at
Do
her
I?
and end this before it's too late.
Why won't you finish me off?
Nerves.
Toss the blade and remain with your nightmare. Leave together. Run or slayer. I'm gonna run.
Turn and run, doing your best to put one useless leg in front of the other.
You poor, poor thing. Wrong choice.
Are you sure? Because I think that might be what I
You get
wanted.
nowhere before the princess is in
Oh.
front of you once again.
Oh no.
You're always going to be a coward.
Maybe.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down.
Oh.
You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. Like a
Oh,
creeping
no.
mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind.
Oh no.
Death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone
Oh.
you've ever met, with every... No.
Every move you've ever made.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Oh.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping.
Oh.
It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Oh.
Let me out.
She just keeps going
Breathe.
through it.
A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment. Gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Oh.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger. Rage. Distance. Poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies.
Huh.
It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Huh.
Let me out.
No. What's happening to us?
Yeah, really.
Let me out.
Let you out of where?
This is all too much. I can't keep going.
Oh god, you know it's bad when it's affected the narrator.
Well, what are you talking about?
Yeah. But he doesn't respond.
Oops, I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Will I? Your body is dead, but you live on. Now I have a chapter. Oh yeah, we got broke. The moment of clarity.
You're on a path in the...
Shit. What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing?
Yeah.
There was a princess, I think. It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember.
Huh. Yeah.
You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
Yeah.
I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left.
Yeah, no, we didn't. Because none of the trees in the forest are in
We
ground.
have to let her out.
No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her.
Not this time.
Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
We were supposed to keep her trapped there forever, I think.
Okay.
We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart? We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere.
Huh.
There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything.
So we're getting
We
all the
love
voices.
her, so we have to set her free. Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us?
Huh.
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love.
Huh.
Why are there so many
We have
of us?
yeah.
There aren't supposed to be so many of us. This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
Technically infinite. I think they're all wrong. It's a good question. How many times have you been here? What if we don't go to the cabin? Can you make sense of them? I feel so disjointed. I don't know if I could pull this off. I don't know if I could slay her.
Many times. It feels like we've been here forever. It also feels like we've barely been here at all.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, we just have to do what she says and then everything will be fine.
I think the opportunist is right.
Won't. It will be for us. She said so. You're part of everything.
Huh.
If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you. There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
But that doesn't make sense. I only remember being here twice before this. Some of you don't seem to remember being here at all. Was I here those other times? Did someone else make the
What
decisions?
does here even mean if you really think about it? Shut up. You were here.
Every single time.
Was I?
You did your best, really. There's just a pecking order. And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it, right where she's always belonged.
You're lucky.
Huh.
What I would give to be able to forget.
Oh,
I've tried
God.
to keep them numb, but they're all too soft. A shame, really.
Huh. If I don't remember what I did, then it couldn't have been me that did it.
Don't think about that too hard. All it will do is weaken your resolve and make it that much harder for you to slay her.
That's not what we're gonna do anyway.
Maybe you're shattered in your own way.
Are you your memories?
Huh.
Or are you the one perceiving the present moment?
That's a really good question.
Here you go philosophizing again. It never goes anywhere.
I disagree.
Far from the first time you've asked us about consciousness. Who am I? What am I? What is I? Who even cares?
I
They're
do.
Good questions. Great questions even. But they don't have any answers. And they all just end
Yeah.
in quivering torment. It doesn't matter what we do because we always find her. And if we don't find her, she always finds us.
And then
Huh.
she smashes us into smaller pieces. If you all
Huh.
just stopped feeling, we could have been done with this ages ago.
Your thoughts
Huh.
are far too scattered to rein back in. Your only option is to silence them.
Well, let's just, I guess, go to the cabin.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward.
Huh.
But eventually, you do make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill.
And a mirror.
No, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there.
Don't ask him about the mirror.
He always says he never sees it. He always lies. And he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's
Interesting.
best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do.
She's still here,
Huh.
buried deep inside the earth. Just walk up
Interesting.
the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
What's wrong with giving them space? What if it helps? What if they need to be
They've been
heard?
too much. It's why they are the way they are.
Huh.
Exactly. They
Cold
are
is the voice
delusions,
of
and
reason
all that
today.
catering to them will do is drag you down to their level. You have to keep moving.
Or you could just give up.
Approach the mirror it is.
You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin.
Okay.
The cabin that isn't there.
You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it.
Smash it to pieces.
I agree with that.
She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free.
It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it.
Just do something.
Huh.
It doesn't matter what.
Proceed, I guess.
Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific.
That's a
Will
new
I?
one. Do you think it'll work?
Probably.
Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them.
I guess, if that's me.
It already has worked. It's gone, don't you see? We're one step closer to her.
The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating,
Huh.
but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in.
Interesting.
Wrong and unsettling as it may be, the only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Take it. It's the only way forward.
Okay, I listened to the cold voice, I think. Oh. Take it, it's the only way forward. You have to take the blade. Oh man, don't you remember? You've already tried everything else. Huh.
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth. You lean over the hole
And we
gaze
go in.
into the abyss. It is so very deep.
And we
Deep
jump
in
in.
the bowels
Oh.
of the earth. You see something staring
Oh.
back at you. It fills you with dread.
That's her.
It's her. She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
There you are. My toy has finally come to finish his job.
With every word she
Okay.
speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
Okay.
You dragged this out for so much longer than you had to.
Yeah.
Closer.
But it was always just a matter of time.
Maybe I can be sympathetic with her?
Closer.
You're going to have to stop running
Huh.
eventually.
And closer.
Oh, she has 5 hands now.
Everything stops running eventually. Except for me.
Huh.
I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back.
Huh.
All that's left is for you to take my will and let me out. It'll be so much fun.
Huh.
You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too.
Isn't a background
A
entity?
witness. Well, I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything. Now don't pause.
Huh.
Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your power so long ago.
So
Don't
I get
bother working
weaker
yourself into a frenzy
every
to get it back.
chapter. Interesting.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
You're just an object, a tool. You once were something else a long time ago. But was that something you, or just a dull and jaded memory? There is no other ending here. Just take her hand and set her free.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you.
It's okay, you'll get over it.
The motion
Come
is
on.
difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
Good.
And that's
let
the
her out.
end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
Huh.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
Welcome to the long quiet. The princess, exhausted, slumps.
Why is it so cold?
'Cause it's the end. You are the end. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave, and memory returns. Why is it on the left there this time?
She's gone. Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost.
That mirror's back. What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away, just like her.
Maybe
Yep.
it won't be gone. Things are different now.
No.
aren't they? Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here.
Finally, we can smash it.
Oh, will you stop with the smashing?
What do we say, boys?
I really do wonder what happens if I
One
smash.
last vain attempt to look at ourselves.
Yeah. I think I'd like that.
It's okay, you can rest now,
Seems we've
hero.
got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
Approach the mirror. No reassurance to anybody this time. You step forward once more. Its secrets remain hidden. Its mystery remains
Someone
unsolved.
tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready.
I'm glad.
It feels okay. The fear's gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet.
Huh.
The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you.
Interesting.
I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep.
Every single one of them getting what they need.
I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here. Boys, it's been an honor.
Gaze into your reflection. As you reach forward, they're gone once again. The mirror makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. Yep. That isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and see it. A figure faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection.
I think you know what I am.
Crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image of the glass in two. Then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Okay, let's see what else is there to say. Anything I haven't asked it? I've met you many times. We've been the same all along. Wasn't supposed to see all this, was
You were
I?
either going to have seen all this, or you weren't going to have seen all this. This is worse, but you still have an opportunity to save the world. You can still slay her.
What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean by that? If you want me to slay her, I need to know what she actually is.
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow. The
Change.
capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Like I said, this isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Interesting. Guess I destroy the mirror. You've heard enough. You already know what you are. The long quiet, a vast, incessant God. It's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. Bring a moment of clarity to her. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. There's just a bunch of her. So this time, I think we slay her. Get our different
I
end.
can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature.
Yes, it is.
Isn't
I mean, yes. see. Okay.
When the echoes
So maybe
rise
this
from
time I
within,
can kill her.
So will you.
I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know where to go. Let's slay her.
Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is what it takes to save you, then so be it.
Okay. Oh, this is way more terrifying.
There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart. And there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another.
Oh.
But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you.
So is this always going to be the last version that you see?
Could
That
you
comes for
dare
you?
the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
Address the statements directly, appeal to your shared humanity, reject your authority, argue for your independence, reject your perspective, remain silent. Thank you for sharing yourself with me. How do I... I don't know how to enter the heart. How do I do that? I wish I could share my heart with you.
In so many ways, it is beautiful and adoring. When movement slows and the dust settles, I hope you'll leave with me.
Nope. Oh.
Fear is a chain around the neck and a needle in the eye.
So I have to undo every
It was
single
fear
one
that
of
made
them.
our prison, and it was fear that told the lie that our spirits were not free to choose. But together, we left it all behind and found a world free of burdens. We found the beauty in accepting our dance. This construct is a machine of fear.
Huh.
It has no place in our divine hearts. Shatter it. Leave with me.
Speak of life and death, change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. This happened no matter what we did, we kept trapping each other again and again. Death is more than fear, it's reality. Just because we can reject it does not mean that the world is free of it. Speak as if I choose to follow you. You denounce fear, and yet you laud violence and strife are necessary and beautiful. Can there be courage without fear? And is courage not
Fear
beautiful?
is a delusion. It places barriers in the minds of those who do not free themselves from it. To see that there is no horror in living. To embrace the violence and the pain. That is the only way to truly appreciate the tapestry of the divine.
But we don't need that.
Boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory rivers. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
Okay.
On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts are not you. Alive, dead,
The
alive,
balancing on the audio is weird.
dead, alive, and dead, all at once.
Okay.
You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives. And yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
I did rise above you, far above you, and I'm far above you still. I will destroy you now as I did then.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you.
Interesting.
Is the person.
Is it their body? Is it
Huh.
all of their body?
No.
Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with?
Yes.
A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that feel it.
Huh. Okay. Let's see. I am not my body, but I feel my body suffer.
Do you suffer now? Let go of what you think yourself to be and exist.
I don't know about that.
That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen?
No.
A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale? You doused
Oh, the
flames
damsel.
of lost devotion, and in my despair, you lifted my chin, and the two of us danced beneath the stars. But the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out, and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us?
Let's see. I was so glad that I got to dance with you. We shared there was agony, but it doesn't have to be like that. You can find ways to make things better. Never wants to hold the world still, but is suffering the only alternative?
There is no suffering but the lies we tell ourselves. The only real suffering would be a world without my mercy.
I don't know about that. When the clash between you abates, the princess relaxes from smiling from a distance. The respite is welcome.
Are you still committed to my destruction? Or has your resolve started to waver?
I'm still committed to
Nothing
this.
is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. You
I disagree with
cannot
that.
remove something without removing the relations which define it.
Huh.
To destroy what you perceive as evil is to damn everything you perceive as good. Open
I don't
your
know.
eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
I think we stay. Can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I have to fight for a better world. I'm sorry. Slay the princess.
Then try to destroy me if you can. But I will not yield easily to your delusion.
You don't have to face her alone.
Hey, the voices are back. Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Okay. You have no idea how good it is here.
You'll never be able to strike a decisive blow from out here. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Do it.
It's time to resume our dance.
We go.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Oh, the cabin. The woods? The cabin. The woods? The cabin. The woods. Oh. The cabin.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a bunch of bodies.
Do you need me to describe things?
I'd like that for just old time's sake. It's just you and me. Did anyone else make it to the cabin? Is the narrator really gone?
It's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Is that working good? Looks fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't think he could have survived that either. For old
Yeah.
time's sakes.
Of course.
Thanks.
The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows.
Okay. Alright, hold on. Oh, okay. I see what I want to do. Okay.
There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And
Good to
I
know.
know I've already mentioned it, but if we want to see this through, we're gonna need that blade.
I don't want to. It's just you and me. Did
It's
anyone
just
else make
us.
it?
I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
I think so. I don't know how I feel about him being
It's
gone.
complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
Yeah. Into
No
the
blade
basement.
It is. Have you given up on slaying her?
Yeah. But I'm gonna go see the
Stairs.
real her.
Do you remember the first time we were here?
Yeah.
The first time we heard her voice?
It's almost over, isn't it? That's okay. Let's just talk, the two of us. One more time, before you kill me.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us.
Yeah.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
I agree.
You don't have a weapon. Do you really want to kill me? Because you don't have to.
The chains aren't on her this time. She's just down here. Sit with her. It's so good to finally see you again.
Yeah, I missed you so much. Not that we've ever really been apart, but still. It feels like it's been so long. Like this is some sort of a big reunion.
It is. I'm sorry for all the times that I've hurt you.
You are so sweet, but the first time we met, you tried to rescue me, and I stabbed you like 50 times in the chest. And you know how bad of a job I did. You were the one getting stabbed.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, yes, you were possessed by that freaky voice living in your head, but I also could have maybe tried doing anything else before deciding to kill you.
Yeah, that's fair. She got a
Anyways,
point.
I'm also sorry.
This is so
We both let things
fascinating.
get a little out of hand, but we don't have to let that stop us from being who we want to be.
Huh.
You know, when she puts it like that,
I don't think I want to be a god. You look like the first time we met. Is this the real you? So now we're here at the end of everything. Can you finally tell me your name?
I don't have one, and I think I like it better that way. But you can call me Princess if you want.
Okay.
You know, you never told me your name.
I don't think I have one either.
Then I guess I'll call you Quiet.
Thank you.
not hero. Oh well, quiet will do. That's always been us, hasn't it?
Yeah. I only wanted to slay the you out there. It's easier to want to kill an abstract concept than a person. I don't really think I ever wanted to slay you, but I don't like what your existence means for this world. What do you think of her? What she wanted us to be?
I don't know. I don't think it's fair to judge her. It must be so lonely thinking that she's everything that matters in the world. Thinking that she's the only one with all the answers.
I
Oh,
never
yeah.
thought about it like that. That does sound lonely, doesn't it?
At least we have the hero voice. Which princess are you? Is this the real
I'm
you?
the princess. The one you've been spending all this time with. I know I've changed a few times, but so have you.
Huh, yeah, that's a good
And
point.
you're still real to me.
None of this was ever really fair for either of us, was it?
I don't know. We made it to the other side. And we found each other. I think that means all of the bad was worth it.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think I want to be a god.
Me neither. It's so big.
Yeah.
It's so much responsibility. And at the end of the day, it just feels like waking up in another basement. It's something we never asked for. trapping us somewhere we never wanted to be.
That's a good point. What if we just leave?
Can we actually do that? What would that even mean? Where would we go?
I've always wanted to leave with you, but I didn't like being a god. I just want to walk through that cabin door as we are, just you and me. Not knowing what it means is why I want it. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this. I want something new. Doesn't matter what it means. What matters is that we're leaving together, and that's all I want. I don't know where to go, but as long as it's not here, and as long as I'm with you, that's all I want. Just as us.
I want that too.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Thanks, hero. Are you gonna be okay alone?
I'm not sure I'll be alone for too long anyways. The others are still around here somewhere. I'll find them.
Oh. Leave with the princess. You lead, and the princess follows, and together you leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You can see the tension seize her. She's unsure for herself. For the first time in her long and short existence, she has no part to play anymore. She knows this. Yet she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside. You follow her confident steps.
Come on, princess. It's just a door.
We can leave together.
Sorry, I'm just a little
Aw.
nervous. This is really it. Whatever happens next will be completely new.
But a new perspective is always good. I love you.
I love you too.
Let's go. Aww. Whatever it is, you'll face it together. Aww. That's so cute. I know I'm still skipping, but... Man. There's still so much to see. There's so much still to see. Alright. We return to the main menu. We look at our memories. So there is no memory for choosing to leave with her. But we've gotten 5 of them. And we got a nightmare, which is a new one. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's definitely going to have to be at least 2 more playthroughs of this to see everything. Because some of these things I don't think I can do more than once anyway. But that's all the time I've got for this episode. There's such a nice ending. I really wonder if I get all of the memories if I get a new ending. You guys are just going to have to stick around and see. So, take care, everybody.